Hello, our chapter 1 lesson is all about whole numbers. What are whole numbers? Whole numbers are the basic counting numbers from 0 to infinity, no fractions and no decimals. In this chapter, we will learn first how to understand and perform combined operations. Second, perform solving word problems involving combined operations. And third, creating and solving word problems based on the given equations or number sentences.
Parentheses first, exponents next, multiplication and division in the same step, addition and subtraction, if you got the nerve, from left to right, first come, first serve. Parentheses first, 2 times 4, the product's 8, are you ready for more? Exponents next, 2 squared is 4, let's move down like we did before. Time to divide or multiply, let's see what we got, take a look at the signs. Divide the 8 by the 2, the quotient's 4, and we're almost through. It's finally time to add or subtract, 8's the answer, and that's a fact.
Bring that down!
Parentheses first, exponents next, multiplication and division in the same step, addition and subtraction, if you got the nerve, from left to right, first come, first serve.
2!
Parentheses first, 2 times 6, the product's 12, put it back in the mix. Exponents next, 3 squared is 9, when you know the tricks it don't take much time. Now we divide or multiply, let's see what we got, take a look at the signs. 9 divided by 9 is 1, the answer's close man, we're almost done. 4 minus 1 has a difference of 3, when we add the 12, we get 15! Parentheses first, exponents next, multiplication and division in the same step, addition and subtraction, if you got the nerve, from left to right, first come, first serve.
What are combined operations? Combined operations is also called mixed operations. They are those in which various arithmetic or mathematical operations appear in one equation, including adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. Oh, look! SpongeBob is thinking. How do we solve combined operations? Can we help SpongeBob with that? Of course we can. In order to solve combined operations correctly, we have to follow these 4 steps. Step 1. Always work from left to right. Step 2. Do the operations that are inside the brackets. Step 3. Do any multiplication or division that appears from left to right. Step 4. Do any addition or subtraction that appears from left to right. Uh-oh! This little boy is having a hard time remembering the steps in solving combined operations. Let's make them easy to remember by representing a letter to each mathematical operation and grouping them into 4 levels. Level 1. P or B. Level 2. E. Level 3. M or D. And level 4. A or S. And we must not forget that on level 3 and level 4, we must work from left to right. That's all for now, kids. Don't forget BEMDAS. 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 Now let's take note, what does each letter represent? B, E, M, T, A, S. PEMDAS. B stands for brackets, E for exponent, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Hello students, now let's try solving combined operations. Let's try the following equations or number sentences. But first, look what Mickey is trying to remind you. It's the order of operations. Do the multiplication, times, or division, divide, before the plus, addition, or minus, subtraction. Our first equation is 325 plus 416 times 20 divided by 16 minus 777. We will do first 416 times 20, and that is equal to 8,320. Then we will copy the rest of the equations. Now we've got 325 plus 8,320 divided by 16 minus 777. The next order of operation, it's 8,320 divided by 16, and that is equal to 520. Then we copy the rest of the equations. Now we've got 325 plus 520 minus 777. Now Mickey is back again to remind you, work from left to right. So we have to do first addition. 325 plus 520, and that is equal to 845. And then we will copy minus 777. And the final equation that we've got is 845 minus 777. And that is equal to 68. Now here comes our second equation. This equation has brackets. See Mickey Mouse reminding us to do the operation in the brackets first. Our equation is 1,250 times 30 divided by bracket 30,149,870 minus 30,149,855 bracket. So the first equation that we are going to work with is inside the brackets, which is 30,149,870 minus 30,149,855, which is equal to 15. So after this, because we've got only two equations, we have to work from left to right. And the equation in the right is multiplication. So we will do first 1,250 times 30, which is equal to 37,500. And we will divide it by 15. So 37,500 divided by 15 is equal to 2,500. Now, our next equation is bracket 25,348 plus 2,132 bracket divided by 30 times 24 minus 13,125. Now Mickey is not around to remind you what to do first. But I'm sure that everybody remembers the order of operations. So the first thing to do is to work from left to right. And if there's a bracket, we have to do the operations in the brackets. And that is 25,348 plus 2,132. And that is equal to 27,480. Then we will copy the rest of the equations. Now we've got 27,480 divided by 30 times 24 minus 13,125. Now let's remember the order of operations. We've got level 3, multiplication and division. And then we have to work from left to right. With this equation, we have to do first division because it is in the left. 27,480 divided by 30 is equal to 916. Then we will copy times 24 minus 13,125. Now we've got only two mathematical operations. We've got multiplication and subtraction. In the order of operation, multiplication comes first before subtraction. So we will do 916 times 24. And the answer is 21,984. Then we will copy minus 13,125. Now we're going to get the difference between 21,984 and 13,125. So 21,984 minus 13,125 is equal to 8,859. Our last equation is 374 times 46 minus 3,126 plus 14,950 divided by 65. Let's remember the order of operation, BEMTES. In this equation, we don't have brackets, so we will work from left to right. In level 3, we have multiplication and division. And in this equation, multiplication is in the left. Therefore, we're going to do first 374 times 46. And the product is 17,204. And then we will copy the rest of the equations. Now, our equation is 17,204 minus 3,126 plus 14,950 divided by 65. In BEMTAS, we know that division comes first before subtraction and addition. Therefore, we're going to find first the quotient between 14,950 and 65. And that is 230. Now, we've got only minus and plus in our equation. 17,204 minus 3,126 plus 230. In this equation, we have to work from left to right. So, we will get the difference between 17,204 and 3,126. And that is 14,078. And we will copy plus 230. And the sum between these two numbers is 14,308.